Hello guys, this is my review of the Nokia RM-258. I only literally just woke up and I thought I might make a review because I don't know, it's the perfect time. So yeah, we'll just take a look at the front of it first. So it's a flip phone. Flip phones are a lot better because you know, if you have them in your pocket or if you drop them, the only thing that gets damaged is, well, not much really, just the casing, depending on how far you drop the phone to when it meets the ground, or how hard the ground is, or how just bad the drop was, you know, of when you drop the phone. But I mean, with other normal or most Nokia, old vintage Nokia phones, you know, if you drop the phone, like an iPhone, although iPhones are worse when you drop them, but if you drop it, you know, there's nothing to protect the screen and it gets damaged and smashed, and you know, so that's why a flip phone is really handy for that. So as you can see, the screen here on the most part, I think it has like two little marks, is pretty decent, and it would probably be a little bit cracked if it didn't have the cover. So that's why it's always good that you know, that's why flip phones are always good, because when you drop them, you know, they're not always going to get screen isn't going to get cracked, not always anyway. So yeah, it's I think it came out in 2007. I'm not 100% sure. And yeah, it's pretty easy and small to fit in your pocket. And we'll open this out. Over here we just have, I know in my previous review I didn't know what the middle you know, port was. I think it's called port. That's just on all these old Nokia phones, it's just the slot for like plugging into the computer. I don't know, I just, at the time I recorded my previous video, I just had no idea what that meant, and I just wasn't really thinking properly. But yeah, and then that one there is just for charging the phone, and just uses a regular Nokia charger. If you don't know what they look like, just look it up. And then that's for the headphones. I think I actually had headphones for this when I got it for free, because I got it for free from a good friend of mine, but I gave them away, which was crap because I could have showed them in this review. Then this part here is for the speaker, I think, and then we'll just look here. Like the previous phone I reviewed, the buttons were small. However, these are small, but they're actually a lot bigger. So, you know, if you have bigger hands, I recommend using this, and using this to text people, because I used this for about 2 years until I actually got myself an iPhone. And well, not that I didn't have an iPhone, I had an iPhone, but I couldn't use it as a phone because the thing was locked. The Apple ID calling thing was broken. But yeah, so I had to use this until I got the iPhone 6s. Yeah, the buttons, you know, it was easy enough to text people because the buttons were a little bit bigger, and I think it was like just a lot more fluent, and you know, it wasn't like freezing or anything like that other phone did when I was texting people. I forgot to say in the review, it froze a lot. And it was just really easy. In the screen, I think I probably can't get the other phone, but I personally think this screen is bigger than the other one. It was just easier to text people. And then we have the buttons. It's just a whole lot bigger, really, and you know, better to use. So you have two little grips here, so it snaps down easily. Got the Nokia logo. You have left and right buttons and things like that. We'll look into that in a minute when I turn it on. But yeah, you have another speaker there. It's mainly for, you know, when you call people, to get the sound out of that. So yeah, I'll take a look at the back of it now. So open this out. I have a Nokia battery. That's the exact model. Still have a SIM card in here because well, I think the SIM card now it's expired because I haven't used this as a phone in a really long time. A Meteor one, a real modern Meteor SIM card, because it was like 2015 when I got it, late 2015, something like that. So that's where it slots in really nicely. You know, let me have some details about the phone. So it's the RM-258, or I'm not really sure if it's the 2760 or RM-258. I'm pretty sure it's the RM-258. Then we just have some other details like that, and the SIM card back in. Then it matters if I take it out, but I don't know. Just pop this in, sorry about that. So yeah, we'll turn it on and I'll show you guys a couple things on the phone. A few games. I don't really know if there's any games. I think there's one or two. So my password, as per usual, is 1234. These are nice. These are like gluten-free crisps. Tastes pretty good actually. So eggs out there. Nice background picture as well. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. I've got the usual Nokia text font. So still didn't set the time, so it's on like 9 o'clock. Yeah. Go to menu, and well, before I do that actually, what you usually have on the left and right is names, so contacts, and then go to, which is just like a shortcut to many of the different things you can get on here on this phone. So we'll look into them now. So we have applications, which we'll do first. I'll show you a few of the games collection. Do this first, see if there's anything in there. I've actually personally never tried these. So there's catalogs, converter, expense. I'll try expense. This is new to me. This is my first time trying these as well. New expense. I think this is like a money planner or something, of how much money you're spending on your things, and then you just calculate it. So that's pretty cool. Never checked that out. Exit. Then there's converter, which I don't have much battery, so I'll have to make this a quick review, which kind of sucks unless I could plug the phone in. So that doesn't look like it's in English language. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I really don't fully understand it, but converts something anyway. It's just all in different language, so I have no idea what it means. And the last application is catalogs. Go check that out. Man, if you ever need some crisps, go get them, man. They're gluten free. Some of you people might have a gluten intolerance without even knowing it, so always good to try out new stuff. Please note that this application allows you to download, subscribe to purchase, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Oops. Okay, maybe I do care. Right. Slow as ever. It's slower than a turtle. It's a lot of text. Okay, well, for the purpose of this review, download latest content. Alright, okay. Alright, well, this might take a while, so I'm going to pause the video. Verify from phone settings that an access point is properly defined. I think that means Wi-Fi or something like that, access point. I don't know if this phone can connect to the Wi-Fi, but I'm not really going to try it because this is a review, so exit. I mean, maybe there's videos on that application already on YouTube, and sometime will be some videos, or maybe if you want me to make a video on that catalogs thing, I will. It's just, this is a review of the actual phone, so yeah, I have no idea what that is, catalogs. We tried it for the first time, and yeah, it's kind of complicated. Then Phantom, it's called Phantom something, hang on. Options. Try see if we can catch the name. App access, well, details, that's it, yeah. Name, Phantom Spider. Check this one out. I think some of these games are pretty well made, to be honest. There's 3 games here. Yeah, this is the one that is pretty good in my opinion, and I love the title screen. It's pretty awesome in my opinion. Just those graphics kind of excite me, because when I was younger I had a lot of old games that are considered old, and you know, 8-bit, 16-bit, whatever, like the Game Boy and stuff, Game Boy Advance. So yeah, basically I did play this once when I was bored fucking waiting on a teacher to give me work when I was in Outreach, and she was screaming and shouting at me that I was doing nothing. I think it's 5 to shoot, yes, and these 2 buttons to move. That's all that really matters, but I just exploded, so mission failed. Yeah, I was waiting on work and I never got any, and she was shouting at me saying, "Why aren't you not doing anything?" And it was just pretty stupid. But anyway, yeah, these 2 buttons as well, move left and right. I'm probably gonna die if I don't, you know, move quickly enough. Try to see if we can dodge as many. Oh look, the spider caught me in its web, so I can't move now. It's probably going to be game over now, but basically try to kill the spider, get to the next level, you get the point. That's if I die. But this is going to go on for a while, so that's that game. It's kind of like Gradius. The next game up is the classic Snake, or we can get the name here by right-clicking details. Snake, just so you know the exact version. Snake EX2, a bit like Street Fighter up there. Street Fighter EX2 Plus, I think it's called. Anyway, so yeah, let's play a bit of this. Show you what it's like. Right up close, you can see the game perfectly on the little screen. This is one I played the shit out of whilst I was just waiting around doing nothing when I was at school. I think that's how far I got last time. Oops, died. So back to the beginning. It's been a long time. It's pretty much been since I've been in school when I last played this. So yep. Anytime today. Right, so you just move around basically, collect the little dots. Sometimes fruit comes up like that, which makes you grow faster. But that only stays, stays there for a little while. Look, it will disappear now in a minute, like that. And basically you just keep playing until you have, you know, gotten a high score. So we'll exit out of this one, and I'll show you the last game, Sudoku, which a lot of people know. It's a classic game for the brain. kind of like a maths game. Not my kind of thing, but sure. Maybe I might get into it someday, so I can just exercise my brain a little bit better. So yeah, what we're looking for here is a 4. It's gonna go up there. 4. This is a real easy game, version of Sudoku game. Then this is going to be a final what, a 1 again. Getting timed. I've only got, actually this is pretty hard. I don't know if I have to beat a certain time limit, but this is gonna be 3. That's gonna be 5. This is going to be 4. This one's gonna be 4 again. 3. 2 and 1. Check this out. Got that all correct. Pretty easy game that was, but you get the point. Sudoku. So we'll exit out of that and I'll get into the other stuff with you now. That's all the applications and games. Quite a few on there. Unlike the phone I reviewed yesterday, which was this one right here. Have it with me on handy. Yeah, I think I deleted all the games and applications on that one. So, oops. Just explains what it is. Organizer, alarm clock, which I don't think was as loud as the one I have over here. Calendar. I remember when I was younger messing around on the calendar, writing in everyone's date of birth on, I think, an old Nokia phone I had. It was good fun. But to-do list, which is like a list, like notes, like the iPhone has, calculator, timer, the usual stuff you get anywhere for free. Basically, a homeless person could have all this stuff, stopwatch, timer, because you could just get it for free anywhere. So it's freest thing ever. Settings, you could just, if you wanted to modify the phone, the usual stuff that would come up on a Nokia phone. Profiles, themes, tones, main display, mini display, connectivity call, all the usual stuff like that. Then here we have the gallery, and I'll show you, this has a camera as well. It's pretty much the same as the other one I reviewed yesterday. Really bad quality, not very good. Probably a 1.3 megapixel. Images, these are just pictures I took before that aren't very good quality. I'll show you one, for example. These are just pictures I literally just took when I was bored in Outreach. Yeah, this is one I just took at the computer, not very good. So yeah, video clips, nothing there. Might make a little video clip now. Music files, download them from Nokia.com. Themes, so there's a couple themes. I'm on the heart theme at the moment. Select rhythm. This is basically, we'll just change the text, color, and the background and that kind of thing. We'll try summer. So yeah, looks pretty cool. That's what I used to love about these old Nokia phones, is just the different themes and changing the background covers and all the little pictures people would send each other on their Nokia phones with Bluetooth. It was good fun, like, you know what I mean. And when I was in church and really bored, just waiting for the worship to be over, because I was only a kid, I didn't understand it. I would just look through my Sony, I think I had a Sony Ericsson phone, Nokia phone, stuff like that. I just look over all the pictures that people sent me via Bluetooth, like all the little GIF images and that sort of thing. So graphics, these are just wallpapers, different ones you can have. The Galaxy one looks pretty good, but I just rather keep everything the same. So look, oops, yeah, left and right just controls the volume, if you know you're in an application. So yeah, there's just a few of those there. I think I've showed you most of them. Probably no need to show them all, but It's cool the way that there's a lot of them, because that's always nice. Because I remember when I was younger, I got a Nokia phone for Christmas, and there was just nothing on it, just one theme. It was really bad. Screensavers, clip art, and you can use these in text, basically. Frames, pretty much everything. It's on the usual Nokia phones. So that's everything there. Tones, got like ringtones. A couple of these I liked. I can't remember which one it was. Bit of rock, man! Woo! So that's that. Not a fan of rock music. Glitter. Kind of like I don't know, a Midas game title screen music, if you've ever played any Midas games for the PS1 or PS2. Then you have this. Yeah, not bad. Kind of cool. Chilling out in a huge big shopping centre. You know, maybe fucking 420 high on weeds, and nobody knows you're in the shopping centre. You're just chilling out there, you know. The security guard, you miss the security guards, you know. They don't know you're just chilling out there in the shopping centre. Yeah, that kind of music. Nostalgia. Okay. Nostalgia. It's just a fucking alarm clock. Yeah, there was one or two I liked. I can't remember what they were called. This one's pretty funky. Yeah, I like that one. That's one of the ones I liked. But anyway, you get the point. They're ones I used to have on other Nokia phones, I think, when I was younger. It's cool to have all the different tunes, you know, just to play over when you're just bored doing absolutely nothing. So these are just like message notification sounds. I've heard that one an awful lot on other people's Nokia phones. There's this one. Kind of like a person traveling through time sound. Yeah, this. I don't know. A fairy. The sound of a fairy. Well, maybe that's more the sound of a fairy. Anyway. So, alert tones. Yeah, so that's everything in tones. Recordings. Yeah, so I better finish up because I don't really have much space. So the messaging is is decent enough in my opinion. There's still a limit. Yeah, in the messaging center, the usual inbox, draft, sent messages, all that kind of thing, voice messages, deleted messages. But yeah, it's not too bad to use. I mean, out of all the old mobile phones I have at the moment in my collection, I personally think that this is the easiest, well, second easiest to use to text, because the buttons are big and it didn't freeze like when I used this one for a year or so to text people. Like it was good. It's good, like, you know. So yeah, that's all there really is to say about messaging. Although I could show you, because I didn't do this last time, you know, what it looks like to actually text someone. So I'll just say hi, and then usually when you press 1 with these old Nokia phones, it comes up with like, well, if you keep pressing 1, it just says all the stuff here. Or even when you go to options, you can get the full package, which is going to be somewhere. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This is where you can insert smiley faces. Smiley faces look horrible, in my opinion. They're not all like the emoticons you get at the iPhone these days. You can pick. Alright, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, here's the full package of when you can keep pressing 1. There's like a whole bunch of, well, not the smileys, a bunch of different symbols you can use, the stuff you'd usually get on your keyboard on your laptop. Oh fuck, that's safe to draft. So yeah, Then in here, just the camera, radio, recorder. That's all there is on this. Camera isn't very good quality at all. Then call log, previous call history, and contacts. I'll just quickly show you the camera quality. So I'll go to video, because video is always better than picture. I used to say that. My brother used to think that oops daisies. My brother used to think that the music and pictures were actually better than pictures on or video on these old mobile phones. I really don't understand how, because videos are clearly better because you get music and video, you know, because you could put music in the video. But anyway, I don't know what he was talking about because he was really young at the time. Stop. So I'll show the quality of this. Because it will be in my gallery. So I have one here now. Play it.
My brother used to think that
really bad.
Music and pictures were
It's like worse than movies that came out in the fucking 1900s, you know what I mean? It's worse than one of those audio, what they call it again? Thomas Edison, created by Thomas Edison, the audio Yoki Mabobbies that were around in the 1800s. Anyway, yeah, I mean, that's that phone anyways. Hope you enjoyed the review. And tomorrow I'm going to make another one. So hope you all have a fantastic day, and goodbye.